Bus driver Michael was driving his usual afternoon route when something unexpected happened. A little stormed onto his bus alone, her eyes wide with concern and fear. She quietly approached him and asked a question that immediately raised alarms. "Can you take me to where Mommy is?" Michael's eyes widened upon hearing the little girl's question, and not wanting to risk her safety, he called 911. But also, if you have not done already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these real-life stories every day. He turned to the girl and told her that help was on the way. The little girl did not respond, but she just sat in her seat and stared at him in silence. A few moments later, her bottom lip started quivering, and Michael saw that her eyes slowly filled with tears. "Poor girl, she must be terrified," he thought to himself, and he approached her and kneeled down next to her. She burst into tears. "It's going to be okay, sweetie." Suddenly, a woman seated at the back of the bus approached them and handed something to the girl. Instantly, she stopped crying, and Michael even saw a smile appear on her little face. He thanked the woman and realized that she had kindly offered a toy from her child's stroller to comfort the crying girl. And it worked. He turned back to the girl to ask what her name was, and she shyly replied, "Emily." He continued talking to her and asking her questions to distract her, but also to get some more information about her. By the time the police arrived, Michael knew Emily's age, favorite color, and favorite subject in school, but he still hadn't been able to figure out where her mother was. He told all of this to one of the officers who had come to help them, Officer Daniels, and hoped that the police would be able to help reunite the girl with her mother. Officer Daniels and his colleague, Officer Rodriguez, initially wanted to bring Emily to the police station to ask her some more questions. Trying to recall the specifics proved difficult for Emily. "I remember the lights, the colors, but not how I lost Mommy," she admitted. "There was this one shop with toys," Emily said, a spark of recollection in her eyes. "I was looking at a doll, and Mommy was there. Then she wasn't." This piece of information was a clue, a potential starting point for the officers to investigate further. It hinted at the last place Emily remembered being with her mother before everything changed. The grainy footage revealed a bustling scene with Emily and her mother moving through the crowd. Then, a pivotal moment. Emily paused, captivated by the vibrant display of a toy store, while her mother, engrossed in her surroundings, continued forward. It was this innocent distraction that set the stage for their unforeseen separation. The footage showed her mother blending into the crowd, unaware of the gap widening between them. It was a heart-wrenching moment of missed connections, captured in the indifferent eye of the camera. The urgency of Emily's situation escalated quickly, prompting decisive action. Shopping center management, in coordination with the police, issued a widespread alert. The alert transformed every shopper and store employee into a potential witness. Announcements echoed through the shopping center, while flyers began to circulate, all bearing the description of Emily's mother. As the story unfolded, the digital world took notice. Social media buzzed with shares and retweets, each post amplifying the call for information. As the search intensified, the community's engagement began to bear fruit, with several individuals coming forward with potential leads. Michael felt a deep sense of duty as he joined the ranks of volunteers, driven by a personal commitment to aid in the search for Emily's mother. His unique encounter with Emily on the bus had left an indelible mark, compelling him to be part of the effort. The volunteers, including Michael, gathered to strategize their search, dividing the area into sectors with precision. Maps in hand, they plotted their routes, determined to comb through every possible location. Armed with descriptions and flyers, the volunteers took to the streets, engaging with passers-by in a bid to gather leads. During their investigation, a shopkeeper approached the officers with a crucial observation. He recounted seeing Emily's mother, a look of distress etched across her face, speaking rapidly on her phone before hastily exiting the store. The shopkeeper's account introduced a pivotal piece of information suggesting that Emily's mother had an urgent reason for her abrupt departure. The officers, digesting this new detail, began to formulate a theory that her leaving was not voluntary but compelled by an emergency. This insight shifted the direction of their investigation, focusing their efforts on understanding the nature of the urgency. The video clearly showed Emily's mother, phone pressed to her ear, departing the scene with rapid strides. Convinced that the hasty departure of Emily's mother stemmed from an emergency, the officers expanded their investigation to include local hospitals and emergency services. In a surprising turn, Emily's mother's phone was discovered abandoned on a bench within the shopping center, its screen dimly lit with missed notifications. Upon examining the phone, the officers encountered a voicemail that shed light on the day's events. The message, left by a family member, spoke of an urgent family emergency, clarifying the reason behind Emily's mother's distressed state and hasty exit. Equipped with this newfound knowledge, the officers felt a renewed sense of purpose. They began to meticulously plan their next steps, intending to trace Emily's mother's movements post-departure from the shopping center. Hospitals, as critical points of assistance during emergencies, became focal points in the search, with the officers meticulously checking descriptions against recent admissions in the hope of finding a match. A breakthrough came when one hospital reported an admission that matched the description provided by the officers. A woman had been brought in following a car accident, stirring immediate interest and speculation among the team. Understanding the critical nature of their discovery, the officers wasted no time. They hurried to the hospital, driven by the hope of confirming the woman's identity as Emily's mother. Upon arrival at the hospital, the officers sought to gather every detail regarding the woman's admission and current condition. Facing the impasse, Officer Daniels stepped forward, his voice carrying both authority and a plea for understanding. The room's door swung open and they entered, each step heavy with the gravity of the moment. As their eyes adjusted to the light, they found themselves face to face with the woman whose identity could end their search. In the quiet of the hospital room, Adriana shared the turmoil that had gripped her heart. The call about a relative's health scare had jolted her to her core, clouding her thoughts and actions. "I was so shocked, I forgot Emily was with me for a moment," she confessed. This admission shed light on the confusion and panic that led to their separation, revealing a mother's distress over an unforeseen emergency. The moment Emily and Adriana's eyes met, there was an unmistakable spark of recognition, a silent acknowledgement of their bond. Tears of relief and joy welled up in their eyes as they bridged the gap of their separation. This reunion, charged with emotion, was a testament to their enduring connection, a love unbroken by distance and fear. Their reunion was a poignant reminder of the resilience of love and family, a testament to the strength found in forgiveness and understanding. Once home, Emily and Adriana found solace in the quiet of their living space, a sanctuary from the day's upheaval. Adriana, deeply moved by the outpouring of support from the community, took a moment to acknowledge the collective effort that brought Emily back to her. She reached out to thank those involved, her heart full of gratitude for the kindness and determination that had shone through the worry and uncertainty, a testament to the strength and compassion of the community they were proud to be a part of. As they began to heal from the physical and emotional scars of their ordeal, Emily and Adriana looked to the future with renewed hope and understanding. The incident, though harrowing, had deepened their connection, enriching their relationship with a layer of mutual respect, empathy, and love. These lessons, deeply ingrained in the hearts and minds of the community, prepared them for future challenges, emphasizing the power of collective action and the indomitable spirit of human compassion. Emily and her mother, now at the dawn of a new beginning, looked forward to the future with optimism and courage.